I don't think you can summarize a career like this. She had ruled screen, stage, and in recent years, television, like almost no one else. I feel like she was an extraordinary personality. She was somebody who took no fools, suffered no fools, gladly or not, I think. And but just had so much personality herself that it's almost more impressive that she was such a good actress and could kind of disappear into roles, when she wanted. I think in recent years she'd kind of been playing variations on herself, on that sort of acerbic, sharp-tongued, incredibly witty person that we saw in interviews with her. And it worked brilliantly. My God, why try harder? Downton, I mean, yeah, she kind of conquered the world. I think Maggie Smith was a little bit uncomfortable with how much fame Downton brought her. I don't think she realized what a big deal it was going to be and how much people were going to kind of embrace it and take it into their hearts. That was really when she started getting sort of stopped in the street and people talking to her, And I'm not sure that's necessarily something she wanted. But at the same time, the Dowager Countess is such a great comedic role. She always has the last word. She's always the funniest and smartest person in the room. She is so withering in such an interesting way. I mean, I feel like when she inevitably, a slight spoiler for the most recent Downton movie, she did pass away eventually at the age of presumably about 110, I think, by that point. But she had been, I don't know how they're going to continue. I don't know how they're going to do this new movie without her because she leaves a huge hole in that family. I mean, look, she was enormously comedic, but she very much was also a serious actor. If you saw her on stage, it was almost certainly in a serious play. If you saw her on screen, yeah, outside of those kind of big blockbuster roles, a lot of what she did was kind of heartbreaking. Even something like Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, which is a comedy, still has those kind of heartbreaking, emotional moments. Ladies in Lavender has emotional moments. The documentary, the Four Dames documentary about her friendship with, Judi Dench and the gang, is very funny, but it's also really thought-provoking and really moving because these are, four women essentially in their 80s, all kind of wondering how they got there suddenly. So it's not to say that she just did comedy. She was just such a funny person that when she did, it was kind of magnetic. Maggie Smith's legacy is going to live on for a very, very long time. There's no question about that. I mean, that's partly because she has been in these huge kind of pop culture giants like Harry Potter and Downton, but it's also because of the work that she did herself. And something like The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie is a film that, as a film journalist, I see people rediscovering every couple of years and just going straight to social media to rave about this incredible film they've just seen. And this is 50 years or more later, she really has work that stands up over the decades, and I think will stand up for many more decades to come.